Hi everybody, and welcome to day 11 of my fast here at True North Health. I want to talk today about sleep, and I want to talk about sort of what's happened to me in the last 24 hours, what I learned about sleep today in terms of how it affects weight gain and why, the ideal number of hours of sleep, and then what you might be able to do for yourself in a more natural way to help improve your sleep if you're having a difficult time with it. So, first, my last 24 hours relative to sleep, well, I got crappy sleep last night. Really crappy. And this morning, I was so incredibly weak from lack of sleep. My blood pressure was 77/49, which is the lowest I've ever known it to be. Normally it's like 98, 99/60 something. And I just was really, really weak. I couldn't do any work or anything for the first full half of the day. Couldn't do anything. So then I went to a lecture. I was finally feeling good enough to go to a lecture at 2 p.m. by Dr. Varesh here at the clinic. And her last name, if you want to know how to spell it, it's V as in Victor, E-R-E, S as in Sam, S as in Sam. So anyway, I went to her lecture and she was talking about how sleep does a bunch of stuff, but the one thing that I didn't know before going to her lecture is that sleep affects weight gain. Oh, I did know that, but why? Because it affects two hormones. One being ghrelin, that's your hunger hormone. It increases your hunger hormone when you've gotten little sleep, and it decreases the amount of leptin, which is your fullness hormone, when you don't get enough sleep. So basically, when you don't get enough sleep, you're hungry all the time and you can't tell when you're full. So it's just this vicious cycle and you end up eating a whole bunch. You overeat. Now, that study that she was citing to, she said that that was based on an average of 4 hours per night. Now, the reason why that resonated with me is because for pretty much my whole career and the whole time as an adult that I've been going to school, I have gotten chronically probably an average of about 3 or 4 hours of sleep per night. I try to make up for it on the weekend, but throughout the week it's just terrible there. But I still, even at my age, I still will pull all-nighters sometimes because I have something very important at work to do the very next day or whatever it is I have to do. That's terrible, and I have to break that cycle. And I'm just raising this for you all in case you have similar issues in your own life. So just understand that it's just so bad for you for a lot of reasons, but that's one thing that it does that I was unaware of. So so that was the second thing. The third thing I want to talk about is the ideal number of hours of sleep. So I'm going to post a video here by Dr. Michael Greger about the ideal number of hours of sleep. And it's 7 if you want to know, but that explains the research and everything like that. You need to know the science. So whenever I make a scientific claim, I will always cite to it, or I'll explain that I went to a lecture, I did a webinar, or I'll give you the doctor's name that I saw, or whatever it is. It's really important that if you're listening to advice out there by YouTubers, that you don't listen to them unless they're actually citing to sources that are based in peer-reviewed medical journal articles. It has to be based on the literature. So just be careful. People make a lot of claims. And then the fourth thing I want to talk about is what to do in case you're having trouble sleeping. Now, unfortunately, I can't do this right now because I can't eat for another 2 days, but and I'll post a video here about different foods that can help with sleep. So the single best food that has the most melatonin in it, a plant food, is goji berries. Now, unfortunately, Dr. Greger did not explain whether these are fresh goji berries or dried goji berries. All I can find, if I can find them, it's just dried goji berries. But if I want to play it safe, the second best plant food with the most melatonin is raspberries. So that's great. I mean, and I know I can't always find fresh, but is frozen at practically every grocery store. So I'm really excited to know that. And next time I can't sleep when I can eat, I will be busting out some raspberries over the subsequent few evenings and try to get that melatonin in a natural way so that I'm not taking a pill. Anyhow, I really hope this has been helpful, and I'm still doing fine in terms of my hunger. I really am. The hunger thing is not an issue. Everything else is an issue. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe. I know you wanna. And give this video a thumbs up, especially if you like sort of hearing the information that I'm learning as I'm going through this journey. And I will continue to post additional videos as I go through this and other fasts. All right, thanks so much. Leave a comment below and I'll talk to you later. Bye.